What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chits and Chats. I'm all alone, guys. No, we don't start our videos off with tears, okay? Nor do we end it with tears. Sometimes there's tears in the middle, okay? But we're not going to start it or end it. Now, guys, today, obviously, I am alone. It's really sad. If you guys don't want to watch anymore, I totally understand, okay? I don't know if I would. I would. Now, guys, I have been super hyped about this game ever since I saw the targeted ad on Facebook. Yes, they got me. Okay, and it worked. They know me too well, guys. They've been tracking me for years. I'm not even mad this time. Sometimes I'm mad, okay? But this time I'm not. Sometimes I buy a sweater that feels like it's made out of cardboard on Facebook. But this is something. They finally got it right, okay? Now, I have not played this game, okay? So I don't know if they've got it right. I am excited about this one, guys. Ever since I saw the front of the box, just the art on the cover of the advertisement, I have been super hyped about it. It immediately caught my eye, and it looked like something I was into. And also, I saw that it was not only a legacy game, which is incredible. Okay, I've really gotten into ever since I played Pandemic Legacy Season 0. I have been dying to play another really good legacy game. Okay, guys, so that was one of the things that really caught my eye right out the gate. But then I saw one other thing, guys. One other thing. Okay, well, there are many other things, but one other thing that really grabbed me, pulled me in, embraced me, and gave me a kiss on the inside of the neck. It's a bag builder. Now, I have been waiting to play another good bag builder. Guys, I'm going to be honest. This might hurt somebody's feelings, okay? If this hurts your feelings, fill out the complaint forms, okay, and send it to me on Discord. Join my Discord. So, guys, I didn't really enjoy Orleans, okay? If you don't know Orleans, it's the one that looks like the word Orleans, but it's actually Orleans, okay? I think, if I'm right, hopefully. So that one is a bag builder, and it's kind of has similar mechanisms as this game does, and I did not enjoy that game. I don't know why. I tried to. I wanted to. It's basically a cult classic. Has an entire community around it. I did not enjoy it at all. Now, I have played other bag builders that I did enjoy, and now I've been wanting to find, because I love the mechanism of bag building. Okay, it's one of my favorites of all time, and I'm hoping that this game does it right. Now, guys, this game is a legacy game, like I said, so things are going to change on the board, but for today, we're just going to be playing the introductory game just to get a feel for the mechanisms, to see if we like it, to see what is good, what's bad. Hopefully there's no bad, okay? Or I'm deleting Facebook. But yes, so I'm going to explain the rules a little bit, guys, because I've gone over it a couple times, and we're going to get into it. Now, understand that basically I'm playing the first 20 pages of the rulebook instead of the first 56, because there are a lot of legacy aspects of this game that are going to dramatically change the game and expand the solar system and do all kinds of crazy stuff, I'm sure. But right now, we're just playing the intro. So, it's been 175 years since the unspeakable war. Since the horrific event, humanity has left control of the solar system's vast resources to just one governmental organization, the United Federation of the Solar System, a vast interglobal governance system set up in the ashes of the destruction. Since then, a new democracy has gradually formed. The previously uncontested centrist party of the United Federalists bowed to decades of pressure and allowed rival parties to stand in free and open elections. From this moment, the corporations have done everything they could to gain influence over these powerful political organizations. There's a vast wealth available in the solar system, and only the most ruthless will prosper. You try saying most ruthless on the first try. This is your moment. As CEO of a newly incorporated company, you have begged, stolen, and borrowed from everyone you know. You have finally raised enough credits for a small ship to to hire your team. There are billions of credits out there for the taking, but beware. You are not alone in your aim to cash in the opportunity. Your burgeoning business will need to be tactical to outmaneuver your opponents in this brave new galaxy. Okay, guys, so let's go over a little bit of the rules and what we're doing here. Now, the setup has been completed by Tabletop Simulator. Also, guys, I do not have a physical copy of the game, which is why I'm playing on Tabletop Simulator by myself, okay? But I'm actually stoked because I didn't have to do any setup. And I love that about Tabletop Simulator, okay? So guys, also check the link in the description for the Kickstarter because it should be out by the time you're watching this video. So guys, the first phase of this is going to be the draw phase. Super easy. I have my bag here, okay, and I love that everybody has their own little baggie. So now today I'm going to be playing as both me and my wife, okay? Now, I think she'd be proud of the decisions I'm going to make, and there's only going to be one aspect of this game so far that could be a little bit affected by the fact that I'm playing both players, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to keep that kind of random. But anyway, so the bag phase is super easy, guys. All we're going to be doing is drawing workers out of the bag equal to the number of available worker spaces, which you can see are right here. This is, I have 4 available workers right now, and I'm going to be using these workers. Now, as I remove these outposts, why did I do that? Well, wait to just mess that up. So now as these outpost tokens are built, these are going to reveal more worker spaces, so those are going to increase. Now, that's just fun to do, guys. If you haven't done that, you need to do it. So yeah, I'm going to be drawing these workers out and putting them on my available worker spaces, and as I get more people, I'm going to be... I love that luck factor of not knowing who you're going to get and having to optimize your actions based on the hand you're dealt, okay? Now, if your bag is empty, guys, you're simply going to take workers from your city leave card right here, which are basically just the exhausted workers, put them back in your bag and keep filling up your row until you're out of these guys, or these spaces are filled right here, okay? Or all these spaces are filled. The next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to assign workers. Now, assigning workers is taking these and putting them on our board somewhere right here. We have 4 different types of workers. Actually, we have 5 different types of workers, guys, and I'll show you them right here. We have pilots, we have lobbyists, general workers, engineers, and algorithms. Algorithms are a wild piece. They can be used for anything. We're going to assign these here. Now, on your turn, when you put these out here, you don't have to fill up the action completely. You can save that for future turns. But if you do, and in the action phase, you cannot actually do the action, both of those people are going to go to your city leave card and basically be useless. And these are my 4 permanent workers, so I'm going to keep these on this side so I remember not to discard them, because sometimes you can remove workers and you're not allowed to remove these. So anyway, another thing, guys, is that if you take a worker and put it straight on your city leave card, you can actually build an outpost, which means taking one of these outposts over here and of your color and putting it on your player board, and that is going to be how the game actually ends, is when somebody's built all of their outposts. Now we're going to do the action phase. So guys, the action phase is pretty simple as well. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought it would be, and because this game looks super complex when I first saw it, but it's actually pretty intuitive, and I think anybody can learn. The first thing we're going to do, guys, is we see this move action right here. Now, when you move, you can move your ship miniature, which is this guy, which should be out here already on Earth with this megastructure token. I'm going to put my wife's out there too. Probably just call her the wife. If I'll call it, maybe I'll just call her Babe. It's your turn, Babe. That'd be kind of weird though, so I'm not going to do that. Now, when you move, you can move to any available space that doesn't already have 2 ships on it, okay? And in our case, it's not going to matter too much. I didn't see anything about playing just 2-player that the rules would change, but if they do, then I'll try to let you know that. But we're going to get a feel for the game regardless. Now, we're not going to be playing in Sector 3 this game. I believe that our first play is only 1 and 2, so we're just going to keep it in this sector right here. 1, you can see the outline in blue, and this sector right here outlined in gray. When we move, we can move to any space. Now, keep in mind, there's 3 different types of spaces we can move to. The first one is Earth. This is going to be, if I ever move here, I get a credit. Sick. This right here is a base location. You can see that there's a cost here. In order to build a base on this particular one, I need to spend a credit and a mined resource token, which are these. And now as you go further out, they get more expensive. And then you have these spaces right here, which are the mined, these mined planets that have these resource tokens on them, okay? These mined resource tokens that you can take and spend. So then we have the outpost action, guys. The outpost action is going to be this first action right here. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is how you spend credits in this game. I kind of wish these had like a snap on them. That's okay. It's kind of garbage that these are still going to be like fiddly, if you will. They could still fall. Now, you have to really force it. There you go. Okay, whatever. So obviously they don't fall too easy because I just tried 3 times. It didn't work. So the maximum number of these you can have is 29, okay? And that is because you're basically, they have a space right here when you hit 10, then 20, and then after you hit 29, it's like, dude, what are you doing with your life anyway? So we're going to start with, did we start with 1? Let me see where this started out. Oh, I guess we start with 1. Okay. So we start with 1, and this is going to be another marker. That's that, okay? Now, the outpost action is simply this, okay? You're basically gonna go to these, wherever they may be, these outpost cards over here. Now, these are pretty cool. I like the mechanism here. So you have 2 outpost cards right here, and I believe more get added or something happens with the legacy aspect. I don't know. We'll see. But you're going to see 2 types of things you can do. You can either assign or build. Assigning is simply taking them from your player board or your player area and putting them on the board, or sorry, in the solar system over here at different locations. And this one is going to be to build, which means taking them from here, this card, and putting them in your player area to be assigned in the future. Okay, now once you've used a card, you're going to flip it over to its other side. So every time somebody does one, you know, you might really want this one, but somebody just used it, so now it's this one. You're going to have to adapt. And I love that aspect of adapting. That's the outpost action. Super simple. Now we have trade actions, guys. You can see trade actions this trade action right here. It's going to require a pilot and a lobbyist. And what that is going to do is allow you to trade. How do we trade? Trading is going to happen not there, over here. Okay, so these are the trading actions you can do. So the first one we have here is the Bank of Yurushi. Now this one's just going to give you a credit when you use it. Okay, simple. This one right here is the Rio Astro Corp. This one is going to give you either, okay, this is basically a market. You can either buy these mined resource, any mined resource tokens on here for 3 credits, or you can sell them there for 3 credits. Now, if there's none on here, you can't buy any. Makes sense, right? So then you have this one right here, and this is going to allow you to build a base. Now, only 4 bases can be built in a game, but each one gives you, like this one gives you an additional move action, this one gives you an additional outpost action, this one gives you an additional trade action, and this one gives you an additional credit action. So whenever you build the base, you get that action during the turn that you build it, okay? Now, there are a lot of characteristics of this game and different components that actually accumulate points for you in different ways and create multiplication factors of points and stuff like that, and these are one of them at the end of the game. We're going to see how that works. I'm going to keep it a kind of a mystery for now, even though it should be part of your strategy for sure. But next, we're going to go to worker removal actions. Now, the worker removals are going to be, so that was the trade, guys, and this is going to be the worker removal action right here. Now, if you place a guy, so basically the way this works is for the peacekeeping force, if you place algorithm, pilot, or general worker on this space, you're going to be able to, on the action phase, move them to this right here. Now, this is going to be, okay. Now, this space right here is called the UFSS Peacekeeping Force HQ. Why is that significant? Okay, so the reason that's significant is because whenever you place a guy here from that space that I just showed you, the Peacekeeping Force space, you're going to collect a military token, which are going to be, they're going to be multiplication type things at the end of the game as well, and they're influenced by other factors as well. So you're going to be getting military tokens, as you can see right there, for those different things. Now, another way you can remove workers, and remember, guys, for this action, you can never remove a permanent worker, which are these 4 right here. Now, for this space right here, you're going to remove an engineer, and you're going to simply take one of these, which are going to give you some more points at the end of the game. And the final one is going to be this one, which is super interesting, and I'm going to keep it random. You're supposed to have strategy behind this, but since I'm playing with myself, excuse me, since I'm playing the game by myself, I need to keep this kind of random, okay? Because I don't want to have a lot of strategy. So it's really cool. You're basically going to take one of these and put a vote on, oh, they already have them pre-filled, that's cool, on which of these different organizations that you want to vote on, and they're going to give different points for different things. Like they affect the multiplication of either military tokens or the megastructure tokens at the end of the game based on what you voted for, or buildings. But I love that. This game is actually going to come with a white or dry erase marker, I believe. So you're going to actually be able to vote on these during the game. And I love that aspect of it. It's so cool. So then we have hiring actions, guys. So let's get into this real quick. Hiring actions are going to be all of these right here. Now with the hiring actions, guys, it's pretty cool. So this is the way to get an engineer. Okay, so you're simply just going to remove these guys, come over to this space right here, get an engineer, and take this bonus, which is going to be additional outpost action. This one right here is going to allow you to build it's just going to allow you to hire an algorithm. Okay, algorithms do not give you a bonus because they're basically a bonus themselves. All right. This one right here is going to help you build a pilot. When you build a pilot, you can do an additional move action. And when you come here, you're going to be able to build a general worker. General workers are going to give you an additional trade action. Now, this one right here is going to be a lobbyist action. Those are a little bit different because this is going to, well, it's not really, but it's just basically, I don't know why I said that. So this one is going to just simply allow you to take an outpost off here, uncover an additional available worker space, and hire or put this out on the board. Okay, pretty cool. So those are all of the actions. We should have covered everything at this point. So the game is actually going to end when somebody has taken their last outpost from here on this card and put it in their player area. So let's get into it by myself. Now, I just want to jump in, guys. I don't like waiting around too much. So let's look at this real quick. So these are the ways to gain paths to victory. The wife would have already gotten mad at me for not explaining this first, but she isn't here. And what the wife doesn't know won't wait. Now, what I'm going to do is, so we have credits, we have bases, we have presence of these different outposts, military and mining, megastructure funding, and I'm going to just go in, guys, and it's going to be a very interesting playthrough, and this is the first time I played this game, so we're going to do our best, and I'm excited. So, again, guys, we're not doing any of the legacy aspects, but we're just going to start assigning workers and doing things, okay? So, if I want to do an outpost action, it's going to be hard to remember all this. If I want to do an outpost action, so 2 outposts to the same zone. I kind of want to do that. I'm going to be first player because I'd be first player regardless. So assign 2 outposts to the same zone or build 2 outposts from the supply and collect 1 credit. Ooh. You know what? So this ends the game, but this is going to actually get me more points. So I kind of want to assign 2 to the same zone. So I'm going to go ahead and just start by putting this here and this here. Now the wife would be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, we're both going to be technically doing this at the same time, and she's going to know that I'm going first. So she's going to want to kind of determine what she wants to do based off of what I'm doing as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put I don't want to do a vote yet because I don't want to just, well, I can't actually remove this guy, so I can't vote with that guy. But now I have a blue and a black. Now the only other thing I could do is trade. But trading, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that because it'd be a waste not to. That's why I like bag builders. A lot of the times, like, they just give you these actions that would just be a waste not to do. So you might as well. Why not? Okay? I don't have to, but I want to. So I'm going to do it. Now, what is she going to do over here? So let's see. She could do, I'm still getting used to these actions as well. Does she want to just try to get more workers? You know what? The first thing she's going to do is move. She's going to use a pilot to move on her turn. And then, guys, she probably wouldn't do any of this. But then, and she knows if she does more actions over here, she's going to get different bonuses. So why not just go ahead and hire a general engineer or general worker? Let's see, how do we hire a general worker again? We have to use a this and a this. So if she hires a general worker here, that could be very interesting because then she's going to get an outpost action anyway, and that probably would have been smarter for me to do because she's going to get an outpost token and a new worker. But I've already done it. Okay, I've already taken my hands off the chits. And that's just a rule of thumb. Now, I'm also going to put this here and go straight to the city leave card, okay, for her turn. So I'm going to go first over here. We're going to do one at a time. The first thing I'm going to do is the outpost because I want to get mine because she's going to have an outpost action as well. She'd be pretty triggered at this, and I would too. But I'm actually, no, I'm not because... So I kind of messed up here because I don't think I can take these off of this with the outpost action. I think I have to use this bonus right here when I'm hiring a... Oh, man, I can't hire him yet because I need a pilot, which is a shame because I'm using that to do a trade action. So I'm going to just, I think moving is probably the best thing. So you know what? I'm going to, this would make her really mad, but I am going to, you know what? No, should I just have to deal with what I did? I'm just going to deal with what I did. So actually I can't because the outpost token would be this thing would be a complete waste right now. Or no, it wouldn't. Sorry. Okay. So I can't do this one. I forgot. I can't do this one. So I'm actually going to build 2 outposts from the supply, taking 2 of these and collecting 1 credit. And that's good because now I have some available to build, which I need to do anyway. And that was my first outpost action. I didn't flip it. I need to go back over there and flip it. And I also get 1 credit. So that was a much more... I wanted to build out there, but it's okay. I'm just going to go ahead and just do these. Now I built that, which is cool. And then it's her turn. So I took these 2 and put them right there. Now she is going to, first thing, hire... Where did I go? Oh, she could move too. It's very interesting. Now, where do we want to move to here? So this is her ship. She would probably want to move here. I think that's where she would go. She's going to take one of these mined resource tokens for her move action, and then it is going to be my turn. Now, she may have also done this first. You know what? She's going to do that first because there's pressure on the outpost. She knows that I want the outpost, but there's pressure on the outpost because if I take it, then I'm going to be able to assign it to the same zone, which I don't, I'm not even sure how that matters too much yet, but we're going to find out. So basically, yeah, this is good. And it's going to give her another available worker space. So she is going to go ahead and do this. She's going to take these 2 right here, and she is going to, wait, what was this? Oh, yeah. Wait. I'll just do that during the, no. Right when she did that, she should have been able to buy or build one of these outpost tokens. Yes. So this is hers. So I think that this play would have been way smarter than mine. I feel like I've said that before many times. She's going to go over here and hire a general engineer or general worker. And yeah, this is an engineer, this is a general worker, and do a trade action. You know what? I think I thought this was the outpost action, actually. I think that's what I was actually going for here. So, very interesting. Whoops. Yeah, I thought it was this one. It's actually a trade action. So that's okay. She's going to go ahead and just use... She's going to hire this guy. And so this is a permanent one. Yeah, and that's what that one looks like. So this is how you know they're permanent. And so she's going to hire that guy and take a trade action. So let's look once again at the trade actions that are available right now. And she can't do any of these, so she's just going to go ahead and take a credit. Very interesting. Okay, so take 1 credit, which is good. Why not? And she already built one of these. Now it would be my turn. So we're going to come back over here and do, this is the only other one I have, which is the trade action. And I think I'm just going to go ahead, do what I was going to do and just take a credit. I can't build. I don't have any mind resources. I don't have any of these bases to build yet because I haven't moved, and so I can only get a credit. So that is going to be my full turn, and then she has 1 more turn, which is going to be to move. She's going to put that there. She already has another worker, which is cool. And she's going to move over here and collect one of those mind resource tokens, like I said. So yeah, the outpost, that was kind of a shame how that worked out. So she has another outpost token. How much would this table cost? My golly. So that is going to be the first phase. We did the draw, assign, and action phase. So guys, we're just going to go ahead and do that again. Now, what's going to be interesting about this, it doesn't really matter. Right now, I'm going to just go ahead and put these all back because if I draw things out of my bag right now, it's not going to matter. So I'm just going to, I wish you could just like click on it and reset it. So I'm just going to go ahead and reassign these because what's the point of putting them in my bag, huh? Just to fondle around there a little bit. Not going to do that. But she actually does have an extra one. So she is going to go ahead and put these in her bag. And we're going to shuffle. And let's draw. Oh my golly, where'd that go? Where did that thing just yeeted itself to? Okay, so we're starting back off basically with everything that we had. And that's fine. So now she is going to go first this time. And now that she has one of these available, now the wife, I know her and I do, okay? Or I think I do most of the time. She's probably shaking her head right now, but she would probably go for more workers. She likes a lot of production and trying to build up this thing so she can do more in the end game. So maybe that's me. I don't know. Maybe we're just the same. I don't know. So she's going to go ahead and hire. She wants that outpost action. That's a really cool action. So she's going to try to hire one of these right here. So let's go 1, 2, and this is this is not a permanent one. Okay, so I could have used this guy for one of these things right here, which is very interesting. And we're going to go there. Perfect. So that's hers, and she's also going to put one. Now she could fund this mega structure. She could start going for that. Well, no, sorry. This is a permanent one as well. So she's going to try to hire more people, which is cool. So let's do that, and then we'll keep this one to go here and just go straight to the city leave card and build another of these bases. I can see how this game could be pretty fast, actually. I mean, if you're just building these bases every time, I mean, yeah, it's nice. It has a nice little flow to it. Okay, so right over here, I actually want to take advantage of. I really wanted that outpost action, but now that I have 2 outposts, I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. This is probably what I would do while she's hiring people, and I'm just trying to sprint to the win. Okay, and then she just comes with a light jog, passing me. I have my little water shaking right here, and she just kind of slaps it. She wouldn't do that. Now, the only other thing I want to do, I don't know if I don't want to do another trade action, because I'm trying to remember. I wish I could see the board, the whole thing. I'm trying to remember all this stuff, but I don't have any mind. I would like to move. That's what I want to do. I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to move. And then I'm also going to do this right here and simply take a city. I need to hire more people, man. I'm missing out on that. What can I do with black? I could get another pilot. Do I really care about another pilot right now? I could potentially care. I could care about that. But I'm going to go ahead and just get another outpost. Because they say in the rulebook that this is what you want to do. You want to spread influence in this. So I'm going to do that. Okay. And I think I have all mine done. So she's going to go first this time and simply first do this right here. Okay. So take these, put these on the city. Wait. Who's this guy? Did I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. It's hard to keep track of everything, guys. So, okay. So just one action this time, taking these, moving these here, and hiring an engineer, which is cool. Let's hire an engineer. Why not? More chances to draw engineers, which is good because engineers allow you to do a little bit of everything. So let's do an outpost action right now. That is going to be the first thing. She's going to take one of these. So it turns out you actually do kind of need to know why you want presence in specific zones. Now, if you have, so basically you can place your outpost in any zone. It doesn't really matter if there are other pieces on there, but the more places that you have presence in at the end of the game, you're going to get points for, okay? And whoever has the most, this is the mega structure token for this game, that changes, but this is for this game. And whoever has the most presence in this zone is going to get the most victory points for that. So she's going to go ahead and place. So it's going to be one outpost action right now. So she's going to go ahead and place one right here on Mercury and just keep it chill right there. Cool. So that was an outpost action, or that was the hiring, and yeah. So the rest was just, so she hired and built. Yes. Okay. That was the whole thing right there. Now this one right here is going to be, let's see. The first thing I'd like to do is move, and I kind of want to move my ship as well. I want to build a base, but in order to build bases, you need these mined resource tokens. Now I kind of want to build as well, and the best way to do that is going to be, I kind of want to build a base. So the best way to do that is to get these mined resources, because they all cost a mine resource. So I'm going to go over here and take one of these. That is going to be my move action. Take this, put that there, and put this over here. And now it's still my turn because she's done. I'm going to do an outpost action as well. And the outpost action that I'm going to do is going to be this one over here that says assigned 2 outposts to the same zone. Now I'm kind of in a race with her and now she has to do a different zone. So I know she wants probably the control of this zone right here. So I'm going to try to basically keep up with that. It's going to be a little bit of a race for that zone. So I'm going to go here and here. Okay, so those are going to be my 2 actions, and that is that. So all her pieces are in there. She have about 6 now. Yes. Let's shuffle those up. Let's draw 1. Okay, so it's still kind of the same thing. There haven't been multiples of anything yet. So, but again, this is not permanent. So she could actually do this peacekeeping force. So let's go over here, and it's now going to be my turn first. Now, I definitely want to get more people in here, and I think what I'm going to do, actually, is go ahead and hire an algorithm. I do have a mined resource, and I do have credits. So I could actually begin to build a base and establish even more presence in this area. And I am on a base. Oh, no, I'm not on a base, so I'd have to move. So you know what I'm going to do? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to place a guy right here to move, and I'm also going to... And I also really wanted to take a base action with this. I wanted to build a base, but I have to trade here first. And I use my pilot, so that's why you would want more pilots. Now I'm going for that strategy. So I'm going to put one here, here, and here to get another pilot. Those are going to be my 2 places to put those. And now she only has 1 outpost. She knows that she wants more of those, but what is she going to go for here? She would probably also love to build a base, and she already has one here. So she may actually do that, but she's going to need more pilots as well. Oh, wait, she's already... Is she at a location? Nope, she's at the mined resource location. So what is she going to do? You know what I think she would do? I think she would actually continue to try to get more people. And so that is what I'm going to do here. And the way that's going to happen is to put a guy here and a guy here, which is going to be this... is going to hire a lobbyist and give her one more of these, which is going to give her more available actions, which is good. And then she's going to put one here and build another of these. You can only do a max of 2 of those per turn, so the game doesn't go too quick. So she's going to build another one of those. And let's do this thing. So I believe I was first this time. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to move. Yes. Oh, it doesn't matter, but it's okay. Yeah, I need to do this anyway. Now, where do I want to build a base? Now the bases are going to be, they're pretty cheap, actually. It's not bad. I don't really know why I would want to base somewhere versus the somewhere else. Let me check. Oh, okay. So basically, the reason I want bases in different places is because, well, the sectors kind of matter because they give you more points at the end. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is just build a base. I'm going to take a base, and this is going to give me an additional action. Ooh, this is interesting. That's going to be 2 credits. That's going to be an outpost action. You know what? I kind of want to stay ahead on the outpost action. So... Yes, so I'm going to go ahead... No, I need another outpost first. To make that really the best it could possibly be. Oh, man, you know what? Yeah, so basically, I'm going to go ahead and move over here to Venus. All right, why not? Go ahead and move over to Venus. And I will also, with my move action, and then I'm also going to... Oh, sorry, it's her turn. She is going to do, what was she going to do? What was I? Oh, you know what? She's gonna go ahead and do, wait, what could she do with these two? Hire another general worker? You know what? I think she's gonna do that instead of building another outpost. So let's just put this over here because I don't think I used all the pieces. Oh my golly. Oh, okay. Well, that's gone. So how do I get that? How do I? There we go. There you go, little guy. Get out of here. Okay. So hopefully I don't want to forget about that. Now, yeah, actually I need to keep this on. So instead of that, she's going to go ahead and hire. Wait, so the first thing was, oh, she's just going to hire 2 more people. So the first one is going to be a general worker, which is really smart. And that's going to be a trade. Dude, I feel like I'm playing smarter as my wife. This makes no sense. Okay. So the first thing is going to be this general worker right here. That's going to go over here. And that is also going to allot her a trade action right now. And the trade actions are over here. And still, she could sell this for 3 credits. She could build a base, but she's not on a place with a base right now, so she needs to move off that space. So she's just going to take a credit, which is good. Why not? And then it is my turn. I need to hire more people. I feel like I'm struggling, which is what I'm doing. Perfect. Genius. Hiring another pilot. Now, this is going to give me an additional move action. So, you know what? I didn't even need to put my pilot here. So, you know what, guys? This makes more sense. I'm just going to do this and go ahead and build another base. Or take another base. Sorry, outpost. And put it over here because I used it for a move action. I didn't need to do that at all. Because the pilot gives me an additional move action. So, I'd hire this guy first, take my move action, and get my additional pilot. Boom. Cool. So that is what I'm actually going to do, and he would have moved me here, which is setting up perfect for my next turn. And then she is finally going to... Why did this move back? Oh, I didn't move these off. Okay. So this is there, and then she's going to hire a lobbyist. So let's go get a lobbyist and see what the lobbyist does. So the lobbyist is going to allow her to... Oh, nice. To actually move... Now, she is now going to be able to move because this just is what the lobbyist action does when you assign a worker. She's going to move one of these from her board, which opens up a more available workers. That is exactly what she would do. And that's, that's something I would do in Agricola, probably try to get more workers or whatever. But I think she would do that in this game. I think I would be doing exactly what I'm trying to do here and feeling a little bit behind. I think that's usually how it goes. And so she is going to go ahead and assign this right here, which is cool. Now she has more available workers, and that is going to be the round, guys. So let's go ahead and throw all these in here. She has a lot of available workers now, and I am sitting here just sweating, trying to keep up. I'm frustrating myself as my wife. Can you believe that? So let's go ahead and draw. Let's shuffle these up a little bit. Go 1. I kind of want to keep these out here. This is a little bit easier for me to just put them out here instead of the board. It's kind of annoying to have to place them here every time, but it's okay. We'll just go kind of close. Give me another pilot, baby. There we go. Cool. So now I have my pilots, which is what I wanted. And let's shuffle these up. She gets 5 workers this time, which is very interesting. 2, 3, 4. Jeez, that is a lot of stuff. Okay, now she's going to be first player this time. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. She has an additional worker that she could just throw out and, oh, you know what? Now that she has additional workers, she has a lot of additional workers now, which could be, let me see what else is in here. So there's another one of these. You know what? I'm going to do something very interesting right here, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is go here and then take this guy and put it here. Now this could be bad because this is going to, but she has plenty of workers. She knows she's ahead in that area, so that could be very interesting. And then she still has room to do some other things. Now, she's getting rid of 2 workers this time. There's nothing that just black and white do together, which is kind of a shame. But what she's going to do is actually vote. And now, I said I was going to keep this random, but I'm not going to keep this random because why would I? Because now I actually am understanding why this is so influential. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to vote. I'm doing all 3 of these. These are all... Oh, I can't get rid of this one, but these are all going to go. And this is going to, it's garbage because she's going to lose a lot of workers, but it's also going to get her pretty far ahead of me in the scheme of things. So we're going to do that, and then white and black don't do anything together. So what she's going to do, use both of these guys to get more outposts, which is insane, dude. Insane. So she is just building these things so fast, which is good. And she's ahead of me in workers. Golly, this is exactly how it would feel. Oh, let me Let me take this one first. So 2 of those, which is the max that I can do. And then I know what I want to do this round, which is going to be, now I want to do this in the way that I can also hire, so I can, oh, yeah, yes I can. I want another general worker, because I just want more people. So this will make a lot more sense. Now, I don't have a gray out here, which is an absolute shame. So annoying. This is how it would feel, dude. Guys, this is exactly how the game would go. So I'm going to continue to try to establish, you know what, I want to hire more people. The lobbyist was pretty cool. He allowed me to get more available workers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire a lobbyist so I get more available workers here. And then blue and black, I can also do another trade action. Now I have this. Oh, that's exactly what I want to do. Perfect. Exactly what I want to do. That is absolutely perfect. Okay. I would also be saying that during our normal game too. I'd be like, that is just, it should be like. So, yes, now let's start with her on this turn. So she's going to go ahead and do these actions right here. So she already did these and built their outposts. Now, what she's going to do is very interesting, okay? And these all are going to synergize, I believe, at the end of the game. So the first thing is going to be taking this general worker right here, and she is going to put this on the peacekeeping force right here. And it's a kind of a reminder that the white is going to give you more points for the funding the mega structure. Now, because she did that, she also gets a military token. So again, I'm sitting over here just sweating profusely, trying to just keep up with her. And man, it feels good to be on the other side. So I took a military token for doing that. Now she's also going to, or wait, sorry, now it's my turn over here. And I'm like, wow, what a waste. Actually, no, this is gonna be sick. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually want to do, you know what? I didn't want to do that. Dude, I'm going back on my turns. I mean, this is a real game, guys. This is exactly how it would be going. So this already gives me a trade action, which I already wanted. Okay. So it'd be kind of a waste to do these two. So what I'm going to actually use these guys for is, I can't hire anybody else with these two, but I could build more outposts. And I don't want to fall too far behind on outposts, so I'm just going to use those two instead. You know what? Or I could just go ahead and build, or no, I can't do that. I could get a credit. Is that better than this? No. I'm going to build 2 more of these with those 2 guys instead, because again, that is what I was trying to do anyway, was what I'm about to do with these 2 guys that are already there. You'll see what that'll make more sense in a second. So I have all 4 of these guys available. She actually shouldn't have this one. I'm going to go ahead and put that back because I think it's going to get, because I will accuse myself of cheating at the end of the game. Now, she is going to go ahead. Now, so the first thing I'm going to do is hire this lobbyist. The only thing I'm going to do is hire this lobbyist, okay? Lobbyist is right here. Yes, lobbyist is right here. Wait, whoa, what am I doing? Whoops. Okay, let me put those guys back. Sorry. It's hard to see everything on this board, okay? So, and the designers actually did say this board does take up a lot of space, and it looks like it might, but it didn't look too bad. I don't know why. I mean, with Legacy, it probably expands a lot. So anyway, keep that in mind. But the first thing I'm actually going to do is hire a lobbyist, which allows me to get more available workers. That's what I was doing with those. Okay. So let me hire this lobbyist, bring him down here. And that's cool because it gives me an additional, I still get to do an outpost action, which is kind of what I wanted to do in general. And I'm going to place that right here. And that is going to be, that gives me an additional available worker space. And the next thing I'm going to do, or it's her turn again. So she then is going to go here and get a mega structure token, which is this, which is pretty cool. Okay, goodbye. Welcome back. So now she has a military and a mega structure, which is very interesting. And then she's also going to vote. Now she could do 2 votes that would make sense right now because she has both of the military and the mega structure, but we'll come back to that in a second after I've done my turn. Thank you for letting me play a little bit. Me. So now I'm going to do the trade action, which is going to be build a base at a location that your ship is at by paying the cost. So the ship is right here. I'm going to build my first base using a credit and a mine resource token. This is going to go, I believe these actually go on this card right here so that you can start buying and selling these, because I would like to go there and maybe just buy one for credits. And now I have to buy, but I don't have enough. So I had to pay a credit in that. Now I'm going to build a base. Now what do I want to do here? Now Another outpost token would be nice. I'm going to buy 2 credit. I'm going to take 2 credits. That feels good. Oh, I shuffled it up. There we go. We're back. Okay, cool. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and build a base right here. I like the way that looks. And that's going to give me the immediate bonus of, and that's going to give me points at the end of the game as well, 2 credits, which I will gladly take. Now, for her last action, she's going to go ahead and vote. Now, the original thing I wanted to do here was go ahead and grab one of it. I wouldn't know this in general, but I am me. So the one that she wants to do is actually... Yeah, she's going to do the Union Workers Party, so I need to find one with this. So this is going in here. Boom. She has now officially voted. I would not know that. I would not know that, guys. That's so cool. I love that. I love when games have voting in them. More games need voting in them, okay? So we have both done our actions. We are finished with this round. It's getting a little bit longer because we have more longer turns, and here we go. So let's go ahead and throw all these in there. She actually got rid of 2 more, so I need to search this thing and take out a lobbyist for that one and the engineer for the other one. There we go. And I can't get rid of that one because that's my permanent one. Golly. So it's going to be this one. Yep. So this one's going to go back in the bag. And these 2 are gone from her stack. I'm just going to put those up here for now. If we run out, then I'll remember that those are there. So now she has drawn 1, 2, 3, 4. She should have 1 more, 5. Yes. So she still has a pretty good stack of people here to do stuff with, which is interesting. And then I will go ahead and shuffle those up. So I'm going to be first player this time. And let's see, what do I want to do? I've been wanting to get an algorithm. I really want to get an algorithm, but I need to work on getting more people hired because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to do any of this stuff. So, very, very interesting. I'm going to work on for a bit hiring more people. That's what I really think I want to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and hire, but I want them to be, I want more credits. So I want to go for trade actions, which are going to be general workers, and I want to get more general workers out there. So let's go general worker. We're going to go this one and this one to get a general worker, which is going to allow me to do a trade action, which is good. Then I might as well get another one of these guys if I can. Oh, can I? Yes, I can. Perfect. To do another outpost action. Perfect. So we're going to do this. That worked out beautifully. Now she needs to do more outpost actions. She definitely wants to do that. And you know what? She's like, bruh, I want, there's a lot of influence already in this sector from me. So she might want to travel out a little bit and do one of these. So she's going to actually do an outpost action. She's going to go here and here to do the outpost action. And then, but she's like, why not just hire? Why not just hire one of these guys and do the outpost action? Oh, no. So yeah, I think what she would want to do here is try to get, I mean, if it's available, if it's going to be available, if she knows that I'm not going for it, she might as well do this and get another worker. I mean, why not? Why not have more available workers to you? But when you do that, you also, yeah, because then she can fund more of her megastructure tokens from here, which is a good thing. So she's going to do those 2 things, and then she could do an additional outpost, which is insanity. That is a lot of outpost actions, which is pretty cool. She might as well get some more outposts or do outpost stuff. So it's going to be my turn, I believe, first. If not, I'm sorry. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and hire. I'm going to use these 2 right here to hire another general worker, which is going to allow me to then also do a trade action. And the trade action I want to do is just get a credit, because I want more creds in this game. And then she's going to go. And it's very, you have to really pay attention to what your opponent's doing, because if they take an action before you, then you're going to be, if you really want that outpost action, then they're going to take it before you. So the next thing I want to do is hire, with her stuff, is hire an engineer, which is going to allow me, golly. That's how it feels with the government hires, guys. They just take everybody that put their name on an application. Just keep that in mind. So this one right here is going to go over here, and I'm also going to be able to do an outpost action, which is going to be this one right here, which is really cool. So assign 2 different assign 2 outposts in 2 different zones. So why not? Let's do it. Which is good. It's a really good thing, because now she has more influence in zone 2 out here somewhere, where I only have influence in here, and she's still gaining influence in there, which is really smart. And then let's go back over to me, and I'm going to hire one of these guys and do an outpost action as well. So I want more influence. Now Now I get to assign it to 2. Now I get to assign... Let's see. Do I want to build one and collect credits? So I'm gonna assign 2 to 2 different, or sorry, to the same zone. So I'm getting rid of both of mine right here, and I'll do it here. I'm just gonna try to take over zone 1 and see how that works out for me. I put it on the sun. That seems sketchy. I'm gonna put it on the sun. Okay, that doesn't seem like you should want anything, you know, near that. But I fried my guys. Okay, they're probably all dead, but you know, sacrifices must be made. So the last thing she's gonna do is go ahead and do her last outpost action. I should have flipped that card. And that one's going to be different. She's actually going to build one. I need to flip that. She's going to build one and take 2 credits. That's a lot, actually. So she's going to build 2 from the supply and take 2 credits. Nice. 2 from the supply here. And take 2 credits. Nice. So those are all of the actions that we're doing this round. So I think what she wants to do on this turn is start getting... So I think she wants engineers in here as well. So she doesn't have... How many workers? She doesn't have very many workers right now. So what is she going to do? Let's try to figure out... Now, with the trade action, she could build a base. She does have a lot of credits and a mine resource. She's going to want to build a base. I think that's what she wants to do here. And I think she's going to do it in Sector 2 because it actually gives you more points. So she's going to move her ship first. So she wants to move. So first we're going to take a pilot and go here, move there, and then we're going to do a trade action, which is going to allow her to build a base. Now, in order to do a trade action, she could just hire more people. Does she want to hire more people? I don't know. She could hire a general worker. I mean, you might as well, I guess. General worker there. But she only has 2 white guys left. Nothing wrong with white guys. Nothing wrong with any color guys, okay? And I think she's going to go ahead and just keep on stacking with these 2. Keep on stacking those outpost tokens. Those outposts right there. Because she's actually... I think she wants to do some dramatic stuff at the end. She is kind of a drama... No, wait, what? I probably am more in the relationship. But... Wow, that's... I hope... Should I cut that out of the YouTube archives? Probably. Now, yes, I think that's what she's going to do here. Just do that one thing and then basically build a base. That's going to be her turn. And I am going to... I really want to keep building bases as well. Because I want to establish more dominance. That's what I'm all about. All right? So I'm going to move to the moon, I think. And also build a base. So I'm going to do this. And the best way to build a base, I think, is to do the trade action, which you get from hiring a worker. I might as well hire another general worker so that I can do more of this stuff later. So I'm going to hire a general worker. It's going to be this guy and this guy. Now, can white and blue do anything together? Yes, they can hire a lobbyist. We're going to do that too. Okay, perfect. So it's her turn first. She's going to come over here. And she's just going to do this one, which is going to be hiring a general worker. Taking one off there. And doing a trade action, which is also going to allow her to build a base from right there, from the Hensler. So she is at... Oh, no, she needs to move. Sorry. Yes, let's take the pilot off. She needs to move first. So it's okay. I'll remember. So moving first is going to be going to... I think she's going to move out here. So move right here. And she's going to build a base right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and hire a general worker. Oh, no, I need to move first. Golly. So I'll remember that I did that as well. So I need to move first. So I'm going to move my ship over to the moon. And now, remember, she already did the move, and she's going to build a base now. So she already took that off, got the worker, and is now building a base. So, and I already took my worker as well. So she's going to build a base where her ship is, and that's going to cost her... Wait. Oh, she moved over here. All right, hold on. Sorry. Too bad, girl. You know what I mean? Excuse me? That's not how she talks. So I'm going to go over to Ganymede, because Ganymede is in every game. And 2 credits and a mined resource. That's going to go... Ooh, I know what I'm going to do next. Oh, there it is. All right, sweet. It fell into the void. So I'm going to go here. This is going to be interesting. You know, if I would have seen her do that, I might actually have done something else. And I should have, because I'm playing... I am literally looking... I am doing everything. But it's okay. So she's going to do that, and she's going to build a base. Now, what does she want to do? She has a lot of outposts, so I think she might actually go ahead and take another outpost token. So she's going to build a base in... Or sorry, she's going to do an outpost action. Let's go ahead and build a base out here, give her a little more influence at the end of the game. And then she's going to do an outpost action, which is going to be... Ooh, 2 outposts and 1 credit. She's going to do... Oh, sorry, it was this one. 2 different... Yes. So she's going to assign an outpost to 2 different zones. She's going to put 1 here and 1 here. She wants to establish dominance in Sector 2. Okay, so she's going to put it in Zone 2, which is very interesting. And I think that would be... Is that all the actions? Move, did that. Yeah. Cool. And then when she did that, she needed to flip this. Come on, girl. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm just playing. No, I'm just kidding. She's not in here. Say whatever I want. Okay. So the first thing, or sorry, then I had already done my thing, which was hired, I believe it was a general worker, which is trade, and I wanted to build a base. First, I needed to move, and now I'm going to spend credits and build my base here, which is going to be 1 credit and 1 mind resource. I don't have a mind resource, so I can't actually do that. That's a shame. So my trade action is just going to be to take a credit. Whoops. And that's actually good. That actually is setting me up. Okay, that's perfect. I'm totally fine with that. That's totally fine. So I'm actually going to move here and collect this mind resource token. Let's do that. So now I'm going to be stacked in a second, guys. That actually works out for me. I'm totally fine with that. And then my last one is going to be to, because she already, I think, was done over here. Yep. So my last one is going to be to hire another lobbyist and get more available workers, which I like. Hire a lobbyist, take this guy off, and assign him out here. Now, do I want to try to establish dominance out here? Maybe a little bit. I'll put one out here. Okay, interesting. Now let's go ahead. That was the end of that round. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign mine first. And what I definitely want to do this time. So I have mine. Oh yes. I don't really care about more. Yes, I do. Why not? It's like, why not take more workers? So what I'm gonna do is hire a general worker, because I have a reason for that. Oh, I don't have any black out there. No, dude. I'm tired of not having the right people. So maybe I'll just go ahead and get an algorithm. No, I'll just wait. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, I need black so bad, bro. Golly, are you kidding me? That's horrible, man. I really needed black. That's like the only one. So I need to get rid of some of these guys right here. And I'm going to actually move. I'm going to move this guy here and start doing that. And I'm a little worried about the fact that she is going over here and getting funding all these. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. And then I have 3 people left, and I want to... What other actions are really good up here? The outposts. I need to do more outposts, but I need to get more outposts. So, I need more lobbyists, to be honest. Yep, I'm going to get more lobbyists. I need more black. So I'm going to get another lobbyist over here. So I'm funding this one, doing this, getting a lobbyist over here. And then I have 2 more guys. And I could do an outpost, but I can't because I don't have any outposts. So I'm going to do this and take 2 more of these guys. So she's like, I feel like she's way ahead of me with those. So I'm going to just do that. Golly. Tough. Okay. Next turn, I know exactly what I'm going to do. This turn was, I had to go back a couple times, but she is going to come over here, and what is she going to do? Guys, this is pretty epic playing like this and trying to remember what all the strategies are here. But no excuses. So this one right here, these are all permanent. So she could try to get more peacekeeping force, but she doesn't have very many people. Maybe she wants to hire another general worker, actually. Let's do that. Let's hire another general worker. Let's do she can't do an outpost action. Is that really worth it? I think she wants a lobbyist too, man. Black seems to be at this point really, really important. So she's going to do that and then get another outpost. Or just, nope, she's going to do this. Peacekeeping force. Yep. That is going to be her turn. So I'll do my first turn. And my first one is going to be, what happened to all my workers? What have I done? 6. Okay, sweet. Oh my golly. Okay, now I gotta remember what I was doing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is build a lobbyist. And by build, I mean take lobbyist. So I'm going to take one here. Take the, oh, sorry, whoops. Take those off, and I'm going to take this guy, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just keep on building out in Sector 2 a little bit. I'd like to build another base out in Sector 2, or one base out in Sector 2, but I'm just going to go ahead and build some influence out here in Sector 2. Oh, that's cool. That gives you like little factoid. And then it is her turn. So I'm built, wait. So I hired a lobbyist and built one out there. Did I take my lobbyist? I feel like I didn't. And that's the one I desperately need. So I'm taking a lobbyist, which makes sense. And then she is going to come over here. And got her. I literally did this so I could see where I put this stuff. I forgot. Okay. So she had 5 this time. So basically what I did was I'm like taking her strategy now, which sounds pretty accurate. And I'm just trying to improve on it. You know what I mean? Which doesn't sound accurate. But I'm going to go ahead and hire a general engineer or general worker. Why do you see general engineer? And do a trade action. Now, that's could have been better. It could be done a little bit better because I could have moved first and then done a trade action. But oh my golly, how many? You know what she's going to do? She's going to pay 3 right now so that I can't do this because I knew I was going to do this and take one of these. She's going to go over there, take one of these for 3 credits. And I'm tilted now. I'm so actually sure. I don't even want to play. Just kidding. So she is going to, that actually felt amazing. I wish that was a real thing. Oh my golly. I think I just ruined the game. So she is going to actually take that trade action and take this little guy right here. Put that there. And yes. Paid 3 credits for it. And she has 0 credits, which is a shame, but she's happy that she has that stuff. And then I'm going to go again. Oops. Maybe don't do that next time. So now I'm going to, I have already done that, hired. I'm going to contribute to this peacekeeping force up here. Put a general worker right there. There's 2. And take a military token, which I'm feeling good about. I feel good about that. And I'll go ahead and also fund. So I'm going to remove this guy, put him here. And I'm going to fund this thing and take one of these. Cool. Now, I haven't voted yet, which is kind of garbage. But yeah, so I just did both those at the same time. It's okay. No worries. And then her last couple actions are going to be to hire a lobbyist. Had I already done that? No, she needed that. She hadn't done that yet. And that is going to remove another available worker space, which is going to be here. So she's going to take here. And she realized that she has a lot of presence out here. So she has a lot of presence out here, and she realizes I'm trying to kind of take over out here too. She's going to keep establishing dominance out here and doing that. All right. So that was that. Hiring a lobbyist. She got one. And then she's also going to contribute to the force. Or this, whatever this thing is, I forget. And that is going to be the end of that round. Yes. So let's go throw these back in here. There we go. So she's going to go first this time, and I'm going to go ahead and just do this. So what does she want to do this round is the question on everybody's mind. It's a question on my mind too, because I forgot what I was doing. Now she has one of these. So she doesn't have any credits though. Getting credits probably wouldn't hurt at this point. So she could build another base, which is going to require movement. So building another base is going to require movement, but it's also going to cost her credits to build a base, which she doesn't have. So the way we're going to get credits is by moving our ship. Now, why not keep getting more people? I don't know. We're going to just move the ship here, okay? Now, what we're also going to do is do another vote. Because actually, yeah, do another vote action. And then she's also going to put another one of these here. Why not? She might as well get as many because she has a lot of these guys. And then with the gray and the whites, she could do another outpost action, which she's going to do. Oh my golly. Wait. So then, okay, so yeah, this is right. So she's going to do an outpost action. And then also with this last guy, get another outpost. Why not? Because you can't have more than 2 workers on, or 2 people on there at any time. So she's going to go ahead and grab one of these, get another outpost, and that's good. She has a lot of these now. She's probably just going to keep on doing outpost actions and just kind of building that engine. And so what I'm going to do here, now I really wanted a lot more black, which I definitely got. And why did I want that much? Now I have credit. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, So I have some outposts. I'd like to do another outpost action. And the best way to do an outpost action, as far as I'm concerned, is getting another general worker, because you might as well get general workers while you can. Okay? Now, these guys can't be put on here, so I might as well put them on the board somewhere. And I'm also going to... Do I want to move my ship? I think I do. Yes, I do. I'm going to move my ship as well. Now, the best way to move your ship is also to do this hiring a pilot action, but that requires a lot of people, so I don't want to do that. I'm just going to put a guy right here. I don't want to just get rid of this guy. I feel like it's a waste. I'm also going to vote because I can. And I still have a white and a black. Now, what are we going to use white and black for? They, again, well, black and blue. Oh, there we go. Let's do another trade action. And then I will also build one more of these outposts. And then start our turn. So she's going to go first this time. And the first thing that she wants to do is... So let's go ahead and move first. She's going to go ahead and move her ship to this spot right here. Why not? Make it easy. Move her ship right there. And then I'm going to go. I'm also going to move my ship to this spot right here. Collect this mined resource token. I really want a lot of these mined resource tokens, so I have 2 now, which is good. And I can also sell these for credits, which is insane. And then so I have moved and she has moved. And she is going to go ahead and come here and do an outpost action. She might as well. So her outpost action is going to be... She wants to keep assigning, right? Like, this is very important. So assigning outposts to the same zone. So she's going to do that. Now, she has a lot of dominance here, but it's kind of a race in Sector 1 still. Look at me trying to cheat on myself. Wait. She's going to take 2 of these outposts, and she's going to assign the 1 here. And 1 here. So I'm still stressed a little bit. I'm stressing myself out. This is insane. Never felt this before. Now, this military token, I think she... Oh, no. Hold on. Was she able to get that? There are 3 there. No, there are 3 total. Yes, this is right. Okay, so now she's actually going to contribute again to this right here. Jeez. And she's going to take another military token for that. It's 3 now, which is insane. And then I will come over here and get one of these guys, which are going to be these general workers. Put this over here and take a trade action. And I actually want to spend 3 credits to get another mined, get this last mined resource to make it easy. Now I want to go ahead and go back to her turn because I need to let her play too. And then the last thing is going to be a vote. Okay. So I'm actually going to remove this piece, put that there, and it's going to be a vote action. And she is once again going to go for the one of these. Now, again, I wouldn't know that. So there's 2 in there, which is cool. And then my last turn is going to be this guy right here, this trade action. I'm not sure I want to do 2 trade actions. I think I might have done that on accident. There's a lot going on in the hit right now, and the hit space is getting a little tight. I'm not going to lie. So I'm doing another trade action. And did I move my ship? You know, I could have moved my ship. You know, I'm actually going to keep my credits. I want to build another base. Forget that, man. Forget those credits. Forget this mine resource. I already have 2 of these things. I don't need another one right now. And I'm actually going to do the trade action to build a base. And instead of moving to that place, actually, let me put... Wait. I moved my ship there. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, sorry. I moved my ship there. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to move my ship right here. And I'm going to spend a credit, 1 credit, and 1 of these mined resource tokens. Yes, I will still do the trade action. Sorry. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to eventually sell 3 of these for 1 of those again. So go down to 2. I'm going to buy one, or buy this one that was on the card, and then I'll build a base as well. Okay, so that was... I may have cheated right there. I'm not sure. So I'm going to build a base, and what is that? I really... An outpost would be really good right now. Was this flipped? No. An outpost thing would be really good right now. I think I'm going to do that, actually. So I'm going to build a base. It's cool, because I have more bases built, which I feel good about. But it's basically the only thing I have going for me right now. So I'm going to build that. I have spent what I need to spend. And I'm going to take an outpost action, which is going to be to assign to 2 different zones. So let me keep on spreading my influence here. And I will actually spread another one to zone 2. Boom. So I'm you know what I mean? Okay. And then I will go ahead and vote as well, because I think she had already finished, so I need to actually get rid of that guy. Yeah, she was already done. And I'm going to vote, and So I have these, but I'm, you know, I see her going for a lot of military tokens. So I'm guessing that she's voting for these guys, the red star, the Workers Union Party. So what I think I want to do is start going for these. I'm going to start going for these right here and trying to outvote them and going for these guys right there. Okay. That should give me more. Now I'm going to turn my strategy up a little bit here to start going for those. And we have finished. And I think she went first this round. So I know she's put at least 2 votes in. I'm guessing she's been putting it in for the military. So what I want to do is actually get more disposed. I didn't draw any gray, which is an absolute shame. I bet these are all gray. Get one of them. So I want to get more gray. So the first thing I'm going to do is go here, here, and here, because I want more gray of these guys. I definitely need those. Now, the outpost isn't going to be very useful to me right now. I'm not going to do that. But I will, because I really want to start doing this and funding. Now, I'm going to anticipate the fact that I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to keep voting for these guys, okay? So I want to start really pushing this. So with the black, okay, so this one, I could hire a lobbyist. You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to hire another lobbyist. And push this guy over here. Get another outpost. Which is cool. Let's do that. So I got 2 now. So I can do a successful outpost action. And because I don't want to just do an outpost action and only move 1. And then what she's going to do here is she wants to keep on... She sees that I'm voting now, so she's like, interesting. This is very, very interesting. She has more of these guys, so she's going to actually do this. Then she's going to use this to hire another one of these guys so she can keep collecting these and promoting these guys right here. And then she needs more black as well, so she's going to do that too. She wants more of these black. And then the last thing is going to be, does she want to fund this megastructure token? No. She's going to do that and get 1 more outpost. Okay. So that's another outpost right there. And then, so we're going to come over here and do my turn first. And the first thing I'm going to do is hire a lobbyist. Okay. Which is going to allow me, which is really cool, to remove my last guy. Dude. Yep, hire the lobbyist, and it's going to allow me to remove my this last guy, put him out here for influence, and I think I'm going to keep going in Sector 2, because I want to try to catch up here. I really want to try to catch up there. So I have Sector 2 right there, and then it's her turn. So I've hired my lobbyist. Then she's going to come over here and also hire a lobbyist, and also gain influence in the sector. She's probably just going to put one right there just to negate my turn, basically. So messed up. Golly. Oh my golly. Let's get these out of the vacuum real quick. Okay. And she's going to do that, put that there, and remove one of these. Spread even more influence in Sector 2, which I'm really, that's so triggering. And it feels good. I've the weirdest emotion to feel super good about a move and be completely triggered at the same time. Okay. So that was her turn, hiring the lobbyist, coming back over here. And now I'm just going to go ahead and keep it simple and do this. So hire another gray, which I wish I could do more of. That's also going to allow me to do an outpost action, which is great. Okay. Because I really want to move these guys out here. And now the one I'm going to do is this guy. It's 2 different zones. So I'm going to do 2 different zones here. 1 and... Oh, I don't think I can put a base here. I'll put 1 here. Okay. So, boom. Flip that guy. And then, so I've done that. And I think that is my... Yeah, I still get to vote. Now, she was not able to vote this time, but she will probably next time. So this one's going to be hiring a general worker and then funding this. Okay. So I'll do both those at the same time. So the general worker is going to be here. Golly. And what is she going to do with that information? She is going to just do a trade action, which could be interesting, except that she is not on anything to build a... Is she? Oh, golly. Does she have a mine resource? Yes. She doesn't have enough credit, so she's going to take 1 credit, which is kind of a waste, but it's okay. And then the last one is going to be using this guy. I think I just put it here to fund... No. Yeah. Was it a vote? No. She had a guy there. She's also going to do this guy... that and get a military token, I believe. I could go back, but I just don't feel like it. Okay, so she has 4 military tokens right there. I think that I did that right. Now, my last thing is going to be to vote, and I'm going to try to get more of these guys. These, nope. This guy in there. So now it's an even vote, which is very interesting. Okay, moving on. Okay, close enough. So now so yeah, she's doing this. So she has a little engine going now. Now she wants to start funding these a lot. Okay. So now she's going to do that and just hire more of those guys because she wants to do that as well. I want to do it as well, but she knows that I'm trying to do that too. So I'm going to do that. And then she's also going to throw in another vote here. She's going to do these two to do outpost action to get even more influence. That's a solid turn. I feel like I've already given up on myself over here. So I'm going to do the same. Now I have an additional vote. I'm going to vote again. I'm also going to spin one of these guys here. So we're kind of doing the same strategy now. It's very interesting. Now I'd like to get another one of these guys. Can I? Yes, I can. I want to get another one of these because I want to start building up this. So she's going to try to catch up to me now with that. And white and blue, a lobbyist. I don't really need to do lobbyist action anymore. Yeah, I really don't need the lobbyist thing anymore. So what I'm going to do is just continue to get... Oh, that's such a shame. It's a waste. I feel like it's a waste. Yeah, you know what? I might as well do that. I might as well just take the lobbyist. And because I can keep voting, which is good. And then I'll take one outpost. There. Okay. So she's going to go first. First thing she's going to do is go ahead and hire one of these guys because I don't have an outpost, so she didn't have to worry about me doing that. So she's going to hire this guy and do an outpost. So she's going to have several. She has a lot of outposts and she's going to be able to do this. This is insane. So she's going to take one of these guys and do an outpost action. Now, what she's going to do here is assign to the same and flip that. So 2 to the same sector. She's going to take 2 over here. Is anybody else sick after that? Golly. Okay. She's going to take 1 and 2. And she's going to put them up 1, 2. She has a lot of influence out there right now. And that's not good for me. So that was a good first turn. My first turn is going to be to do the same. And I'm going to get an outpost action as well. So, yep. So let me hire one of these guys because I want to keep funding this stuff. Hopefully I keep drawing those, but I should because I have a lot of available workers now. And I'm going to also do the outpost action. And I'm actually going to do the other one. Like, because I need more outposts at this point. So I'm going to do this one. So I get 2 outposts and a credit. So 1, 2, and a credit, which is good because if I wanted to buy more of those resource tokens, I could. That's sick. So 2 outposts and a credit. And then she is going to come over here and do an outpost action again. Ugh. And I think she wants to... She's also going to do this thing. She's going to get 1 outpost token and 2 credits. So here's 1 outpost right here. And then 2 credits because she needs to build more. She might want to build another base before this is all over, which would be really smart. And was that flipped? Nope. Okay. And then, yes, then I'm going to come over here and I'm actually going to buy a lobbyist just to get more black on the board, which is good. But I can't take the action anymore because I've already have all my available workers are done. Or sorry, all these are done. Then she is going to go ahead and fund this, and I'm mad. Just constantly, pretty regularly. That of the things she chooses to do in games. Sometimes in life. Just kidding. And then I'm going to vote as well. Put this vote marker up here. And she's going to go ahead and she knows I'm racing her now, so she wants those red because she knows she has dominance on the military, and I only have these. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep trying my hardest, so I'm just going to go get rid of this guy right here. Did I put that back in her bag? I think I did. I think I should be doing that. Yeah. Whoops. So that, and then I'm going to do a vote as well. And the reason I'm doing it like this, guys, I could do it in order, but I know we're not going to really affect each other. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go for this, that guy. There should be more stars in there. If I mess that up, my bad. Okay, so that was the full turn right there. Now I want to try to get more influence out here this turn. That was my whole turn, and that was her whole turn. Now I'm going to go first this round. So the first thing I'm going to do, it's my turn first, I believe. I'm going to go to this action. I'm going to vote for sure. I think the end game is going to be a lot of voting. She cannot vote anymore. Oh my golly. So she's like, crap. I need to, she probably wants to go ahead and start to get more of these black workers, the lobbyists, so that she can have more votes. Because she doesn't, she won't have enough votes. I see. Now we're getting down to voting. It's very interesting. But I think she'd also like to build a base. She has the credits. She has the mining token for it. But does she have the location? She does. So she could build another base out there. I think she's going to do that. So the best way for her to do that is to do a trade action. The best way to do a trade action is to hire a general worker. She might as well, because she can continue to contribute. And she's going to do that. So we'll put one here and a black here. And then she has a gray and a black. She'll do another outpost action because that's like a perfect turn right there. Okay. So then for me, I know that I want to What? Oh, I did the vote. I don't know why. I just did that one. So I know that I want to do more outpost actions as well, but I might as well use my permanent workers for that, so in case I want to get rid of some more. And then, do I want to continue to fund? You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to do something here. I'm actually going to go here, here, and here and get an algorithm, which may be dumb, but it's okay. And then I'm going to do that, and that's to get 2 more of these, and I'm almost done with these outposts. So the game is coming to a close. And so I'm going to take my guys right here. I have a lot of these outposts. Now, it's just getting them off the Niven card is when the game ends, okay? So I have a lot here. I'm doing an outpost action, which is good. I'm going to go first this time. So the first thing I'm going to do is this outpost action. I want to have first dibs on that. In case she does one, which she is going to. So the first thing I want to do is do this one. So assign to 2 different sectors. So I'm going to assign one to here, sector right here, and the inside sector right there. Okay. So now what I want to do, and there may be more strategy. I'm hoping that there's more strategy to placing these, and we're gonna see at the end game scoring. So she is going to. So I did my outpost action, and I placed 2 there, and I need to actually flip that. Right. Yep. So now they're equal. Now she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my outpost action as well because you just gave me the good one. Okay, well, they're not. Neither of them are bad, but it just feels. I just feel like when she goes, it just looks better. So she's gonna go here, and she's also gonna go here because there's no limit to the number. You know what? She's gonna go here. I think she's just gonna keep spreading influence around the board as much as possible. So that's her outpost action. Then we're gonna come back over to me, and I'm gonna hire an algorithm, whatever that means. So let's get this guy. This guy looks pretty cool because he's wild. I'm not sure how that's gonna help me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and vote. And again, I'm going to try to just offset the ones that she's voting and go for... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go for... It doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm flipping these over like it matters what she sees. I'm going to go for this and just keep this flipped over. It's all good. And then she is going to go ahead and hire a lobbyist and a general worker. Okay. So hire a lobbyist and a general worker. So... And guys, remember, we're supposed to go back and forth, but I know what I'm doing since I'm playing by myself. So lobbyist is going to get her one of those, and then the general worker gets her a trade action. Whoops. 1 and 2. There we go. So she is going to do she gets to remove her last one of these, which is really cool. And put that out here. And then she also gets to do a trade action, which she is going to build. Yep, that's sick. So how many credits does it cost? She's going to build one right there. 2 credits in a resource token, a mind resource token. Nice. That's good. She's going to, she get 2 more credits or do another trade action or do another move action. I think she's actually going to move. Golly. Yep. So let's go out here, place this here. She's going to move and get another mind resource token. She's going to move back into sector 1, I think, to try to establish dominance there. Get another mind resource token from right there. And that was the end of that turn. So I'm going to go first this time, I believe. No, it's her turn first this time because I did the first outpost. I'm still trying to cheat a little bit. And she is going to... Does she have enough to build a base? No, but if she does a trade action, she could do a trade action here. Right here like this. Do a trade action, get 2... Or she would only get a credit for that. She would only get 1 credit, but she may only need 1 credit since she has a mind resource token. When she moved... Sorry, guys, she's not going to... Oh, yeah, she took the mind resource. So she's actually... Yes, that's all she needs. So she's actually going to move there. Yes, that's what she's going to do. She only needs 1. It doesn't matter. So she's also going to do a move action. Oh, wait. Oh, no. She can't do a trade as well. Oh, maybe she can. She's going to do this. Move action there, and then she's going to hire one of these guys to be able to do her trade action, which is genius. Then she is going to put another guy there. She's going to do another vote. She's going to do another... She doesn't have any outposts, though. Very interesting. You know what? She's going to do this. Put this here for another outpost. Yep. And then come over to me. You guys even care what I'm doing at this point? So I'm going to also do another vote for sure. I know I want to do that. I'd like to contribute another one of these to get more points because I know she's going to destroy that if I don't. I'd like to fund this again. So that's cool. Then I would also like to do another outpost action for sure. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. Thank God. Another outpost action for sure. Then I'm going to get my last outpost there. Man, I wish I could do more voting, but it's going to be at the end after this. After this. And these guys are just wasted, man. They're just wasted. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But whatever, it's okay. It's a good experience regardless. So the first thing is going to be she wants to do yeah, she's going to do this. She's going to get a general worker from here and then also do a trade action. So her trade action is going to be the one where you build a base. She's going to build a base right where her ship is, right there. Oh, wait. No, she's going to move first. And then she'll do it. I messed that up. So she's actually going to move right here. It's insane to keep track of all this. Dude, I feel like I'm going actually insane. So I have to remember she already got her worker. She's going to do that next round. So the first thing I want to do is do my outpost action, which is cool. And I think that she did 2 different ones last time, so it should be equal. Yeah. So I'm going to assign 2 more outs to the... I think I'm going to keep mine in... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have a lot in there, and I have a decent amount out there as well, actually. I thought she was winning on that, but I actually might have more influence on this board, which seems insane. I thought she had way more. Yeah, I do. I think I do have more. Wow. So I did my outpost action right there, which is assign 2 to the same thing. Hopefully I did that. Instead of putting them in 2 different ones, I think I put them both out here. And she's going to go again, and she is going to go ahead and do her... Nope. Yep. She's going to do an outpost action as well. Okay, so she is going to go ahead and do this one right here where she takes 2, because she wants to get as many as possible and a credit. So she's going to take 2 of these. And an additional credit. Okay. So she got her worker, did 2 of those, an additional credit. That was her outpost action. Oh, sorry, I forgot to build the base, which she was supposed to do. Yes, she's supposed to build a base, which could have been that trade action, actually. So she's just going to build a base out here for 2 credits. That was a little bit confusing, sorry. So she gets 2 credits for that, and she did her outpost action. I did two turns on accident. It's okay, no worries. And then I'm going to go ahead and contribute. So I get a military. So I want as many points as I physically can. Military token here. And... okay. Then she's going to go ahead and vote and contribute as well. So she's going... wait, is there not a guy there? Oh, yeah. So let's put one right there. She's also going to get a military token right here. She has a lot of these. It's insane. She's also going to vote. She goes up there, and she's going to go ahead and keep going with her star. This is really... I love the voting, man. It's so cool. I'm going to go ahead and fund this guy. I'm going to fund this. Oh, wait. Yep. And take one of these. So I have more of these, which is cool. I'm going to fund that. And then I'm also going to vote for my guys, which are going to be that V thing. Where's that? There it is. Boom. Okay. So that was the end of that turn. Now, this is probably going to be the last round here. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I was supposed to get my last... I was supposed to get my last... whatever I did, I was supposed to get my last outpost. So let's see what happens when that actually occurs. So it says when somebody takes their last outpost token, they're in the last round. We're in the last round of the game. So I think this is right here, the last round of the game. So we're going to do one more round, and that will be the end of this game. And we will get into the review. This is going to be insane. Okay. So here we go. 1... so we gotta do work on this last round. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna beat this guy. Wait, I've already taken my wife's side. I don't know if I want to be over here right now. So let me move all these guys back here. And this guy stays here. I think I forgot to take an outpost, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna move all these guys out. And I really want to do another outpost because I want to... oh, I got my algorithm, which is cool. So I'm going to do a couple things here. This is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to go first this time. Now, what I'm going to do here is definitely do an outpost. Okay, because I want that influence there. I'm going to do another vote. I'm going to put one of these algorithms right here. I am also going to... with this, at least I can get more credits. And then blue and black... Oh, they're kind of wasted, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll cry later. Okay, not on camera. Now this one right here, she is going to. Oh, she can't vote. She actually cannot vote again, so I actually may win that. This is very, very interesting. So she is going to fund this again because she wants to tie me on that, which is really annoying to me. And she's going to put a pilot here because that hasn't really been done yet. Oh, she can't do that because that is a permanent guy. She is going to do one more outpost action here for sure. She might as well contribute another one of these guys here. And blue and black, she could do another trade action for some more money. I'm not sure if those are counted at the end of the game. And then her last white is going to be getting her last outpost. So she's going to get another outpost, which is perfect because now we both have our outposts. And wait, you know what? I think I'm not sure what these are. Sorry guys, I'm moving a little bit fast here. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here. I wasn't sure why those were up there. I think I might have messed that up a little bit at some point because I'm going pretty fast. But the reason I'm going fast, guys, is because I'm trying to keep the strategy in my head from both angles. It's really intense. So the first thing I'm going to do is the outpost because, again, I went dibs on that. I'm going to place my last two, which is really cool. That I think I'm going to beat her on that. I'm not sure. We'll see. Sometimes I think I'm winning, and I've already lost. So I'm going to place two. Now, this is two different sectors. That's what it's on right now. So I'll place one there and one here. Get some more influence. I think you can't place anything on here. You know what? I'm going to place one here just in case something happens with Earth. Then I'm going to flip that. And she's also going to do an outpost action, which is going to be two of the same. So she's going to put one there. So she's going to put two of the same. She wants to beat me out here. She's actually going to put one here and one here, I think. No, it doesn't make sense for her to do that. She's going to put them out here because she wants to get more influence than me out here. I think it was actually this one. Yeah. So she wants more influence than me out there. So she did that. Then I am going to go ahead and do a trade action. Now I could build a base. I have a mine token, but I needed to move first, which isn't great. Now, if I would have moved, man, hold on. So I'm actually going to move. I do have a blue out here, which is awesome. I forgot that. So I will actually go here and I'm going to move to, this spot. You know what? This is more valuable, I think, out here. I'm going to move out here and build with 2 credits, which I have perfect. When I get to go, it would be my turn to, because I was doing the trade action, yeah. So I'm just going to do that right now. It's okay. No worries. And then I'm going to do that, and I could do another trade action, or I can move again. So I'm just going to go ahead and build a base and do another trade action to get 2 credits in that. I'm going to do another credit just to get another credit, just in case they're worth anything at the end of the game. And then it's her turn. And she is also going to do a trade action, which is going to be, she is going to, can she move and build a base? She could not move and build a base, I don't think. Yeah. She couldn't have moved. So she couldn't build a base, so she's just going to take an additional credit. This might be worth something at the end of the game. I feel like we're supposed to get way more credits, but maybe or I'm just not very good. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So, and then she's going to go ahead and fund this guy and contribute this. So she gets another military and one of these guys. Just finish up. It's okay. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I know it's not going to affect anything too much. Now, I'm going to put this. I forgot what these do. Nobody's put anything here. So she's gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and put one there, which is cool. And take a military token. And then I'm also going to vote. And I actually got the last vote. So I'm gonna vote. And I'm gonna throw one more. I actually forgot how many of these are in there. So there's 9. So somebody did win. Wait, are there 10 now? Oh no, there's 10. Oh no, it's gonna be a perfect tie. Okay, guys, so that was the end of the game. Oh my golly, that was Solar 175, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and do in-game scoring and see who actually won this game. All right, sorry, guys, that I was rushing. I was trying to keep strategy in my head, and I was ultimately also getting triggered at how well the wife was doing, and it was making me a little upset, even though she's not even playing. And I was still getting mad at her, okay? I don't know how the rest of our night's going to go together. There's got to be a better way to do this. Can I make a table? How do you make a table, man? Isn't that... I feel like it's one of the only things I learned in middle school. Yes, those are actual names, guys. They are easy to remember. All right. Yes, it's easy. People always say that. It's the only thing they say to us, man. The players, the winner is the player with the most influence points. They score their game by score sheets on this thing. Make sure also to note down the winner of the game as well as which megastructure was built or attempted to be built and which party won the election. Now, the megastructure we use in this game, I'm not really sure how that affects the game, but we didn't really play with any of the legacy aspects, which was this megastructure number 1, and that has something to do with the travel. So really what it says, and I'm not really sure how that affected the gameplay. I really don't understand that quite yet, but again, I'm not doing any legacy stuff. So this thing says type 1 megastructure, skyhooks throughout zones 1 and 2. Location Earth. Skyhooks are momentum exchange devices designed to cheapen the cost of space travel. The hooks orbit a celestial body and rotate 2 ends of a hook around its center. Ships are able to latch on these hooks and use their momentum to safely and cheaply enter and leave celestial bodies. Building this infrastructure around zones 1 and 2 will make travel to further reaches of the solar system much easier, particularly around the moons. Particularly the moons around Saturn. So I'm guessing when the legacy aspects come in, it's going to be harder to travel. But for now, we're not going to pay attention to that, guys. Let's see who did better here, guys. Me is me or me is the wife. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Me as the wife, I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good about the choices I was making. Okay, I never questioned myself once. So here we go. So the credits, score 1 influence point for every 2 credits you have left over at the end of the game. So let's go down here. And I have 1 and she has 5. Here we go. So scoring stuff is going to be creds. I have 1, so I don't get any actually. Yep, she is going to get, so I get 0. She is going to get 2. The next one is going to be mind resource. Mind. Now I don't have any. These tokens are worth 2 influence points at the end of for each one at the end of the game. Now she has 1, of course. This is how it feels, man. This is how it feels. Look, I'm getting mad, and I actually did well. Like I did well as her, and I'm getting mad. How does that make any sense? She gets 2 for that. Now this one is going to be bases. So, okay, now, bases are worth 1 influence point for each pilot conscripted to the UFS Peacekeeping Force. In addition to this, add influence points equivalent to the number of zone the base was built in. There are no pilots actually here, and that is why that's important, okay? So now I know that for the next game. I probably should have looked more into that, but I hate looking at scoring before games. It makes no sense. I should love that, but... So there's no additional victory points there, so we're going to do our bases alone. So she has 2, 4, and... She only did 2? No? Where's the other one? Yes, 2, 4, 5. So she has 5 points for that. I have 1, 2, 4. So I have 4, she has 5. Now we're doing... Man, I should have done more pilots. Okay. Megastructure funding. Each megastructure funding token you possess is worth 1 influence point for each of the algorithms that have been conscripted to the UFS piece. Okay, so that's why algorithms are important. So, this is very interesting. So, okay. So I have 3 of these and she has 3 of these. So we're both actually going to get, because I gave her points basically by doing this algorithm here. So I'm going to get 3 points and she's going to get 3 points as well. So these are megs. We got 3 and 3 because we both have 3 and there's only 1 there. So that's kind of garbage. And then we have these military tokens, which are going to be, so I think the rulebook is actually a little bit messed up here. It says that the algorithms affect that, but in the actual rules, it says the general workers are going to influence that. But it's definitely this in the rulebook, and it's definitely this in the in-game scoring. But this thing says at the end of the game, for every one of these, there's 8 of them there. So each one of these is going to be worth 8 points. So she has 24 points from those, and I have 24 points as well. So Megs is actually going to be 24 and 24, because they talk about the general workers. Now, algorithms might just be used for that, but like, look, so basically it says right here, it says each megastructure funding is worth 1 influence point for each algorithms that have been conscripted there. I hate that word, but I like saying it. It's weird. And so, but then if you scroll up, it actually says right here, if there are 5 general workers conscripted to this peacekeeping force at the end of the game, each megastructure is worth 5 victory influence points. So I think something's a little messed up there, because it looks like they're, yeah, that's definitely, yeah, very weird. No worries. No worries. I think we did it right here. 24. Whatever. Now we do presence, okay? At the end of the game, players score influence points for their presence in each zone. If you have the most presence in the zone, you will gain 1 influence for each of the general workers conscripted. Oh, very weird. So maybe this is 3. Now they're kind of changing it on us. I think that's messed up. So really, this is 3. I think they meant, and then the presence is actually based on the general workers there. So presence, yeah, because that would mean algorithms are basically useless for the in-game scoring. So that has to be right. Now the presence is going to be this. Okay, so we have to do presence as follows. Okay, the first thing is each one of your outposts in that zone counts as 1. Oh my golly. So let's do zone 1 first. Okay, so I almost need, so presence is going to be, I'll do this. Okay, so zone 1, here's what we're going to do. I'll move it over here for a minute. So zone 1, the amount of outposts I have are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 outposts in zone 1. And in zone 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the sector 1. And in sector 2, I thought she was winning on this the whole time. So weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so she has 11 there. Now bases in sector 1, I have 1, 2, and in sector 1 I have 2, in sector 2 I have 1. Then she has bases as well. She has 1 and 2. So she has 1 in sector 1 and 2 in sector 2. And then ships, oh, we both have 1. And so I have 1 in sector 1 and 0 in sector 2. She has 1 in sector 2. Sorry, I have 0 in sector 1. And with the legacy guys, you get more ships, I believe. So, and she has 1, 0. So this is what it looks like right now. Now, when we take all that, who has the most presence in the zone, which contains the megastructure, gain additional 5. I'm going to gain additional 5. So megastructure, because this megastructure token is in sector 1 right here. And I actually have the most presence there. So I'm going to get an additional 5 points. This is a close game. So I'm just going to add 5 to that. She's going to get 0 for that. Now, so this is just measuring how much presence. Then we get an influence point based on whoever has the most presence in that zone gets 1 influence point per general workers that are in the thing. So when I'm looking at zone 1, I have 11. I have 11 presence in zone 1. I have 11 presence in zone 1. She has 8. And in zone 2, she has 13 and I have 11. So she won in zone 2, I won in zone 1. Which means that we both get, I think there were 8 general workers in here. Yeah, 8. So we both get 8 points for that. It's a little bit weird right there. It seems like that would be tied a lot of the time, probably. Because if I saw her going for a lot in one, I'd probably go for a lot in the other. And if she gets both of them, then I might be in a lot of trouble. I don't know. That's very, very weird. Okay. Okay, so these are the amount of points. This is going to be the total. So let's go to the total. So the total amount of points that I get are going to be 7, 15. You guys see me do this live. I get 20 points. Okay. She's going to get 4, 9. Done. It's already over. Wait. 9, 17, 20. Oh my golly. 4, 9, 12, 20. 7, 15, 20. Oh my. So we just tied. And even if it's tie, then the player with the most influence in zone 1 is declared the winner. So I just got the most influence in zone 1. That's so sick. And I was supposed to get this thing too, because I got the wait. Oh no. Wait. Whoa. Hold on. I was so happy. Smiling like a schoolgirl right there. Hold on. There's the election. I forgot the election. So we have, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she has 1, 2. I thought she had more than that. She has 4 and I have 6. So I actually won the election, which means that I definitely won, because that means that if those guys win the Federalists, yeah, because if the Federalists win, that means that the points from the megastructure are doubled, which is good because we both have the same amount. So we both basically got 4 or like 6 points instead of 3. Not too great, but whatever. So the voting will matter. That could change the game right there, and I forgot about that. So hopefully it was all done right. But guys, that was epic. We basically tied, and then I won because I had most control in zone 1. Keep that in mind. That was totally... She usually wins tiebreakers almost every single time. That feels really good. Cheers. Guess I just played a great game today, guys, and I'm bragging to myself about myself. So, anyway, golly. Oh, whoops. So guys, we're officially in the review portion of the video, and what are we looking at here, guys? Besides a guy sitting by himself, playing games by himself, getting triggered at himself for doing better than himself. Okay, we're looking at Solar 175, guys. Now, this is a game that by the time you're watching this video should be out on Kickstarter, so check the link in the description for the Kickstarter link, guys, and also check out the link in the description for the full playthrough if you want to see what this game is all about. Now, guys, Solar 175, if you're just joining us, is a legacy bag building game. Two of the things that I probably search for more than anything on BGG. I want more legacy games. And I want more bag builders, okay? Those are two of my favorite mechanisms in a game. In this game, when I saw it, I was like, no way. No way. Now, guys, I've been excited about this game ever since I saw the targeted ad on Facebook, okay? Ever since I pressed the button, which I shouldn't have done, but I'm glad I did. And said, yes, I accept the cookies, all right? Now they're tracking my cookies, and I don't even know if I'm upset about it anymore, okay? Because they're starting to understand me. If you're just joining us, guys, Solar 175 is a game all about building it's basically, it's a bag builder, guys. What you're doing is you're getting these workers on this board over here, you're putting them in a bag, and you're drawing them and hoping that you get the ones that you want to use on this board right here. You have different actions that you can do that are going to allow you to basically hire more workers. They're going to allow you to do trade actions over here, which are going to give you more credits or allow you to build bases out here, allow you to, there's a little market right here where you can buy and sell these mined resource tokens, these guys. I just love throwing things around in Tabletop Simulator. It feels so good. You know what? Let's just do it for the people. Oh, okay. Wait, where did it go in my bag? Dude, this bag is an absolute vacuum, bro. Hold on. You know what? It went in my bag, didn't it? No, it didn't. I don't know where that went. So let me just go ahead and do this. And we're back. So basically, you have those different actions that you can do, guys. There, like I said, you can hire workers. You can do the trade actions over here. You can also get more outposts, which are going to be the way you spread influence around the board. Influence is a good thing. Then you have these right here, which are one of the coolest aspects of the game, which are their voting tokens, which allow you to gain more. It gives you basically multiplication of points for different aspects or different components of the game that you're going for, different strategies. So when you're collecting military tokens or these are military tokens or these mega structures, these allow you to vote on corporations that are going to basically enhance the value of those tokens, which is so cool. I love that aspect. And in the actual game, the physical copy, there's going to be a white dry erase marker. Sorry, I was going to say whiteboard, not a white dry erase marker. That'd be the worst invention ever. So this is going to be a dry erase thing where you can actually vote, and you know, like nobody knows who's voting for what. So at the end of the game, it's a surprise. I love it. Okay, now this, I don't actually know what this is. This is part of the legacy portion, I'm sure, or something. But yeah, so I didn't play the legacy version today because I just played the introductory game to get used to the mechanics. And basically, guys, you're just moving your little ship around the board, which you have right here, moving this around the board and building bases, gaining influence around the board, and spreading influence around the board, and using these workers every round to do those actions. And you have to have very specific combinations of these actions, guys, to basically put them out here. And you want to, the goal here is to basically fill an entire action so that you could do the entire action. So like I do this, and then the wife would do something else. And then at the end, during the action phase, we would just take these off, put them on our city leave card, and do the action associated with it, okay? And then at the end, we put them all in the bag. Now, and then redraw. So one thing that's really cool is that you can, you're wanting specific actions, so you need to be drawing those workers. If you're not, then you could be in trouble. That's why they give you these that you can build as well. These are wild actions right here, which is really cool. Now, when you hire workers, you also get actions associated with those. So there's even more ways to do those actions. And you can also do you can also fly around with this action, and in the legacy version you get more ships, I believe. And the legacy is going to change the game dramatically as well. This is just the introductory. So again, this game will be changing every time you play, I'm assuming. Okay, and then you also can remove workers from, like, you can use this for two reasons. One, to get rid of workers you don't want anymore as just scrap, just pawns. And another one, they actually have value, because if you put workers on this space on the board, which is over here, you're going to influence the points for different things are going to be multiplied as well. And you basically want to synergize that and build this little engine with those types of things. Now, you could actually help the opponent, because those things could ultimately, they could do better in that area than you, and they get the points for those. So it's very interesting. And this is how you vote right here. So you remove one of these guys and you go ahead and vote on the corporation that you want to be the most successful, basically. And that is Solar 175, guys. Now, let's get into the what I actually enjoyed about the game. So, guys, the first thing that I love about this game is that it's a bag builder. Let's just be honest. Before I even knew it was a legacy, I saw bag builder, and that's what, because there's a lot of legacy games out there now, but I haven't seen any that are bag builders, and I love bag building. That is one of my favorite mechanisms in a game, because I love, and I know a lot of people don't like the luck of the draw in a game. That is something I absolutely love. Okay, and that's what I really like about this. You're just pulling these workers out, and you have to find out where they're going to go. What's going to be the best use for them? And you're also having to look at your opponent's mat over here and see what they're doing, because there is a first and second player in this game. Not everybody does their actions simultaneously, and I love that too. I do not like bag builders, and that's why Orleans didn't work for me. And Orleans, I forgot if you're doing your actions simultaneously, but it felt 100% multiplayer. It felt like multiplayer solitaire to me. And that might not be the case for everybody, and there's probably already a community uprising against me because I just said that. Unfortunately, I did not enjoy that game at all. And I like that this game, when you're both playing, there's actually a lot of competition on the board. And there's a lot of competition here because I need to watch what she's doing, because there is a first and second player in these action rounds. It would be cool. I think it would be cool if they actually, I think this is a simultaneous placement of actions, but it would be kind of cool if like I place first and then she plays. Because if I'm looking and then she's doing something like, if she's doing an outpost action, which is going to allow her to place 2 of these, because like I love this too, guys. Once you do these outpost actions, you actually flip these cards to another side, and this might be something that your opponent doesn't want. And so when you use these, you flip them. I love that. So if she's doing an outpost action to place 2 of these outposts in the same sector to gain influence here, you know, I might see that and be like, all right, well, she's doing that. I don't really want to do that now. So I kind of wish there was a rule where it was like, hey, I do it and then she does it and then I do it and then she does it, just like the action portion of the game. But it's okay. It's still a lot of fun, even without that. Now, another thing that I really like about this game is that even if you don't get something necessarily great, you can still, your pieces aren't really wasted, because if you move them to your your city leave card, you get to bring more outposts from this thing, which is what triggers the end of the game, okay? You want to keep drawing these out, and these are things that you're going to build up here and gain influence. Now, what's also really cool is that you can do actions in this game, but you can also do actions better. And for me, what was the best way to do actions in this game was to actually hire people, and these give you these bonus actions right here. So if you can do that and you can pull that off, that is a great way to do that. But then your bag also gets weighed down by all these workers that you might not want. But then again, you might want to use those workers as pawns, like I said earlier, to just go ahead and use them for funding projects or gaining influence somewhere or voting. It's a really cool dynamic to be like, oh man, do I want to get rid of this worker early or late? Do I just want to go ahead and start voting and funding these things and just get rid of them and hope that I don't need them in future turns? Or do I want to wait and build up a ton of people and at the end of the game start kind of hitting these hard? When you do that, you immediately make your opponent. I did this to myself and I got stressed out, okay? So I literally voted and I was like, man, when I was playing for this, my wife's turn, I was like, man, I'm already at 1 vote behind, and if I'm voting, if we, I don't even know anymore. If I'm voting over here for something, that means I'm going for a specific strategy. So if I'm starting to build up these military tokens, it seems like, oh, I'm voting for a particular corporation that helps that. So she has a choice to either start taking these military tokens as well through actions and hoping to tie me, or she can be like, no, forget that. I'm going to start building up these and voting on other corporations that actually help out these more. So it's a very, very interesting dynamic to look at your opponent and see what they're doing and start. It feels like, it always feels like a race between us. I don't know if maybe that's just every game for us, but it feels like you're racing to this end goal of spreading the most influence before all of these are taken. Because there's no set number of turns, guys. It's whenever these are all taken. And so that is just an amazing concept right there. So again, guys, the luck in the strategy in this game is absolutely phenomenal. Now, another aspect of this game that was a lot of fun, it was probably my favorite part of this game, was this voting right here. Now, these are all flipped over, and guys, in the when they actually bring out the game, I couldn't get a physical copy, but when they actually bring these out, they are going to have dry erase markers where you vote these and put these in here, and that's going to actually have dramatic influence on the in-game scoring, and I love that. I absolutely, dude, I played by myself and I forgot what I had put in there. So I was still a little bit nervous at the end and excited to see what was in there. It was really cool. I tried to make myself forget. Apparently I can do it well. So that was a really cool aspect of the game as well, right there. Just the whole voting. I love games with a voting system, and the voting keeps you on the edge of your seat and is very suspenseful. And it's just fun, man. It's fun to have another interactive element to a game where you're not just putting pieces on a board, but you're actually writing something down. You have this whole other element here where you're actually writing with a dry erase marker and voting. That is so cool, man. I absolutely love that. So, Guys, this game so far is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun even playing solo. It was it was just a wild experience to just try to optimize by keeping or getting rid of your workers and trying to figure out what was the best route there, and really adapting to what your opponent is doing on the board, because you can see this board just filling up with stuff and you're like, oh my golly, I gotta do this, but I need to do more of this, but I need to do more of this. No. And it's all based on the workers you get out here. So you're just stressed out, like, please give me the ones I need to be able to do this. And then you get them and you're like, dude, I don't even know if I want to do that. Maybe I want to do something else. It's awesome, man. I love that there are these different, very specific elements of the game where you have hiring workers here. This is all about hiring workers, and that is something you need to focus on. Okay, and they give you certain benefits there. This is all about trade over here, and they give you certain benefits over here, which is really, really cool. And then you have this whole portion over here about outposts. Then you have this portion over here. They all feel like little mini games, but they all combine to make this really nice, synergized version of a bag building legacy game. So guys, one thing that really excites me for this game is the campaign and the legacy aspect of the game. There's so much to be discovered here, guys. But in the rulebook, there's a whole campaign section that I didn't even get into. I to play this game, I was at page 21 out of 56 to be able to play it. And there's 56 pages. So the rest is just campaigns and legacy aspects and new things, events, all these crazy things that are going to happen in this game. And literally, I love a rulebook that has this. Let me show you. I love a rulebook that has this. Stop. Don't read any further until instructed to do so. That is great, man. That just gets me on the edge of my seat. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. And I didn't want to do any spoilers anyway, so I'm glad I just played the base game. But that is super exciting to me. And I if they introduce more things into the bag building aspect, oh my, that would be so cool. So you're going to get more ships, I believe, and all these things this is going to expand. There's going to be different sectors. I think there's going to be things that get in the way of you moving around this board, and that could be really cool. I don't know if this is destructive legacy or indestructive legacy, but I would almost love it to be indestructive. I would really want this to be indestructive, but if it's not, it's still going to be a lot of fun. Pandemic Legacy Season 0 is one of my favorite games of all time. And it's destructive. So yes, I'm very excited to explore that deeper. And so that is the good things about this game. Now, guys, I will constructively criticize this game, okay? So guys, to begin, let's talk about this, okay? One thing that I wanted to be a little bit tighter was this action board up here. So, you know, there's only 4 workers you get, and you can get a lot of workers very easily by hiring them. There got to a point where I had all these removed and I had all my available action spaces that I could pretty much do whatever I wanted to. Now, it is still about optimizing, but I felt like sometimes I wanted to be a little bit tighter and more stressed out about, oh man, this action space just isn't available now. And it seemed to be a little bit easier than I would have liked to be able to do the things that I wanted to do. I think that's one aspect that I wish there was something that maybe, like, even if there were just filler cubes in here, or filler pogs, as the wife would say, such a good word for it. Filler pogs, you know, these little guys. If there were some that were just filler that just took up space, I think that would be great. Now, sometimes that could be triggering, but I want that, because it's when you can draw 8 of these. You know, I got to a point where I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to throw a bunch away as these to get more points. And yeah, I'll call it a day. I didn't ever feel, there was maybe twice where I was like, oh man, I can't actually do this because I didn't draw black. And I needed to get more black, but then after I got them, I had drew like 3 and I could do everything again. So I think the openness of that was a little bit too easy. And okay, so another thing, and guys, the legacy aspect could change this a lot. I actually, like, it felt a little too easy to place outpost tokens, these guys, because you can place these anywhere. It doesn't matter if there's already one on there, or if there's a base on there, or if you've placed one there before. You can just place them as many times as you want. I kind of wish there was some kind of obstacle, and that may change with the legacy, but I wish there was some kind of obstacle, because it felt too easy to just place these. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just place one here. I'll place one here. I might as well. Like, if you got a benefit for placing this here, and there may be, you know, the circle right here, look at that. That's a perfect fit. Maybe this changes in the legacy game to where when you place this here, you get a bonus or something, or a benefit, or a penalty, or something. Now, it's okay, because in order to place those there, it was still like a race, right? Like, you're still looking at it and you're worried about your opponent because they have so many things and you have so many things, and it gets a little busy, I'm not going to lie. So it felt, I think right now, my main criticism is that it felt a little bit too easy and open to do the things I wanted to do, okay? That is an honest critique. I believe the aspect, or the legacy, is going to really, really dramatically change the elements of this game. The pace of this game will probably change. The the ease of this game will probably change. It will probably become a lot harder. And if it does, this game will be absolutely phenomenal. Right now, it's a really good game, and I recommend it. But with the legacy aspect that I haven't played yet, I'm really excited about, I will probably highly recommend it. Okay, so yes, this game was a great time, and I am definitely excited to see what they do in the Kickstarter. And I this is one of the games I am most excited about this year, and it probably will continue to be. And because I will continue to explore the legacy, I'm super excited about this game, and I am not disappointed at all. So, guys, that was Solar 175. Again, guys, if you have not checked out the full playthrough, the link is in the description. The link to the Kickstarter is in the description, guys. And I hope you guys have a great day or night. God bless. Thank you. Give me a hug in chat. Okay, I've been by myself for a long time. All right. All right. Normally, the wife is sitting on my lap right now. Wait, what? Guys, just give me a hug. All right. All right. Just slap on the back. That's the only place. All right. That's the only place. All right. Now, guys, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and join the community, guys, by joining the Discord. Please join my Discord, and we will talk to you. Have a good time. Let's chat and shit and chat. All right. Have a great day or night. God bless.